Hello! Hello! Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello! Hello! Woohoo! It's Thursday! And every Thursday is a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New called Stupid Question Day, where I put on the genius cap right here. The genius cap. Which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy. Guaranteed. Guaranteed accurate.
Checking in, great to see everybody.
Woo! And there, that's YouTube starting. That is how long the lag is on YouTube. About a minute. I am simulcasting on YouTube and Google Hangouts, so you can watch on both places. And hello, everybody. Let me say hello, everybody. Laura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and T-Sis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Phillip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Phil and St. Clinton and Wing Doggie and N1QOV and Joe Barney. Thank you for checking in. Let me make sure I've gotten everyone for my intro here. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure Bill Knaus. Hello. So, is everything working okay for everybody as far as like connections and all that? All right. Hello. Thank you for checking in. I hope you're having a good day. Sturgis Guy is having a bad video. I don't know if it could be YouTube. It could be YouTube or Google Hangouts, or it could be just because you're in Sturgis. Sorry, you're already you're already handicapped by being in Sturgis. What more do you? I'm sure it's No, I was gonna try and think of something nice to say about Sturgis, but. Those Sturgis the person. You like Sturgis the person. But South Dakota, North Dakota, it's kind of miserable there, isn't it, Sturgis? You got blizzards and floods and swarms of locusts and cracked earth. And it's like the 7 plagues every year. Biblical proportions. Droughts. The only thing they haven't had in the Dakotas is raining frogs. I think they've had everything else. So anyhow, but really, today's Stupid Question Day, not pick on the Dakotas Day. So, hello. David Jones makes a fine point about California. He says living in a state where almonds are more important than people is probably a handicap as well. That's right. I read an article on that, and not only is the almond crop in California getting pretty much like 50% of the water available, but you would think if almonds were getting, if the huge need of almonds was getting so much water, that they must be contributing an incredible amount to the budget of California. That would be, no, that's not true. They're not. They're taking, like, the proportions are off. It's like almonds are taking like 50% of the water, and they're adding like 20% to the state budget. So that's significant, but now don't quote me on those numbers, because that's a guesstimate. Sturgis Guy says, that's it, I'm boycotting all California almonds from now on. Sturgis is only going to eat almonds from the Dakotas. Dakota. Hello, Phillip, and let me say thank you to Phillip thank you for your sweet messages, Phillip. Hello, and everyone watching on YouTube. And Sam, I hope you're feeling better, and everyone else. This is Mother's Day this weekend. If your mothers are around, make sure to send a card, make a phone call, send a package. If you're sending today, it's Thursday. You kind of, unless you're going to overnight mail it, you kind of miss the deadline for regular mail. You can still overnight mail something, but it needs to get there by Saturday for no mail delivery. So you got Friday, yeah, or 1-800-Flowers, or my package that I sent has been delivered. I sent a care package of treats for Mother's Day. I sent packages of creams and skincare and some fancy soaps and some goodies for the house. Sturgis guy says, yeah, they don't have any almonds in the Dakotas, but they do have sunflower seeds. They used to have a lot more, Sturgis guy. The Dakotas, I was reading, the Dakotas used to have a lot of wheat and sunflowers as their crops, but in the last, like, 20 years, that's changed to corn, specifically GMO corn. Corn used to not be like the main crop that was in all the big fields, so that is an example of the big corporations taking over farming. Oh no, that's no good, Sturgis guy. That's true, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. That, you know, not only is that true, Jesus, that everyone in my family gets incredible gifts from me because I'm so lucky. I get so many wonderful things from the gift suites. But I sent for my sister's. I sent my sister a package, and I asked her. I sent her some makeup. And I asked her if she used the makeup, and she said, "Oh yes. In fact, she hasn't bought makeup in years because I always send her makeup. So all she has is all the makeup I send her." I was like, "Wow, I'm supplying everybody." So it's Stupid Question Day. The genius is here. I hope you're going to take advantage of this opportunity to ask the genius a question. Who has the question for the genius? Hello, everybody! St. Clinton! Woohoo! St. Clinton, how are you, my dear? Haven't seen you in a very long time. St. Clinton says, "Ha ha, a blonde reading. Now that's funny." Oh, thank you very much. He says, "Here I thought it was Stupid Nerd Day or Not Funny Friday. Oh well, time for this black cyberpunk to leave. Peace out all. Black cyberpunks rule. Nerds are okay." Thank you. Thank you, St. Clinton, for your messages. In fact, St. Clinton is actually starting a gang called Black Cyberpunks. However, they don't ride motorcycles. They ride those, what are those scooter things? Segways. St. Clinton is starting a gang, a Segway gang. And Black Cyberpunks, they wear zip up jackets, they have glasses, and they're carrying a laptop bag on their Segways. Wing Doggie says, "How much will I get out of this lawsuit? I'm suing for $4.5 million." Well, I'm not sure what your lawsuit is, Wing Doggie. I don't know who you're suing, first of all. So that's dependent. And St. Clinton says, "May your next..." Oh, this is like a subtle burn. "May your next air flight be on Spirit Airlines." Oh, well, that would be because Spirit Airlines is what, the garbage scow of the sky. "We guarantee you'll have a miserable flight with delays and inconveniences and in-flight torture. Probably a stocked-up toilet." Oh, Wing Doggie says he is suing Miller County. Okay, well then in that case, Wing Doggie, I am going to the genius is going to say that you will get offered a settlement of $30,000 to drop your suit and go away. Tisa says, "Why do they call it getting your dog fixed if it doesn't work anymore?" That's exactly the point. It's fixed in the off position. And Wing Doggie says, "Will we see Lorielle on a moped this summer?" No. No, you will not. Though I've been to a couple gift suites where they had they had these really nice fancy scooters, and I sat on a couple of them, and they had a coupon for $1,000 off or $500 off. They were still $3,000 or more for the moped, the fancy electric scooter moped charger. I was like, I wanted it. I really wanted it. Hi, Laura. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you. David Jones says, "Will Lorielle New ever take pictures of food?" Yes! Yes! She will. She's a slow learner, but eventually... Linda says, "Hello. Sorry, I was at BINGO. BINGO. BINGO, and Linda, what's her name? Oh. Was a psychic, had a song, and Linda, what's her name? Oh. BINGO. BINGO. BINGO, and Linda, was her name? Oh. She talked to spirits, channeled songs, and Linda, what's her name? Oh." Aha, I'm a rapper. I'm a bingo rapper. Linda says, "Yes, you're a parrotist." A parrot? A parrotist? I'd like to call myself a bingo rapper. Bustin' nursery rhymes. When this is no, that's a parody. Oh. And this is she has. Linda has a question for the genius. Please, my dear, speak up, answer, ask your question of the genius. It is Stupid Question Day, and so today is the day to ask questions about any topic in the universe. A guaranteed genius answer. And this says, okay, her new Kindle was defective. She sent it back, and they're sending her another one at no extra charge, but she still has to pay. How is it free then? What? It's not free. They're just replacing it. How is it free then? The replacement. Yeah, that's not free. That's just a replacement. Did they say they were sending? Is your question based on something they told you? Like, did they tell you they were sending a replacement, or did they tell you they were sending? Yes, you have to make 5 payments. So they sent it. Oh, and the replacement is free. All right, they're not charging you for. I think what they mean is they're not charging you for shipping or anything like that. They're not giving you. Well, I think they're just counting it as the same payment plan. They're replacing the defective one with a new one, but they're not charging you any shipping or restocking or replacement fees. And I don't know, there must be, but the plan stays the same. Hello, St. Clinton. Yes, for anyone who's having trouble with your connections, I'm on YouTube and Hangouts. St. Clinton says, my question is, when will I be moved from the evening shift to the morning shift at the one job? Oh, I'm sure that would probably be a much appreciated change, huh, St. Clinton? You will, in the next 6 months, my psychic abilities, St. Clinton, my genius psychotic abilities say that within the next 6 months, you will be moved to the morning shift. I hope that answers your questions. Hello. So, yes. If anyone's having trouble with your connection on Google, don't forget that I am also on YouTube. You can watch in either place. And I'm reading both screens. There's like a minute lag on YouTube, but I'm still reading it. And David Jones says, will my pizza arrive in 30 minutes or less? Yes, it will. That must mean that you ordered Dominos. Tisa says, He's using a colloquialism here. Tisa says, why do they call it taking a dump slash poo slash any of the other colorful words we use for number 2? Taking a, instead of saying leaving it. Because, yeah, yes, if you're going to be technical, we're not actually taking anything. We're actually giving it away. A brilliant question. And I shudder to think of what life would be like if we actually did take that literally. And somebody was here to actually take our dumps for us. Yeah. I believe it should be the toilet, which is actually technically taking the dump. I am going to give, from now on, it's an excellent point, and I think the only way to solve that is that from now on everyone says, I'm giving some poo to the toilet. Or you could just say, I'm going to go to the bathroom and leave the rest. Maybe you don't need to be so descriptive and fill everyone in on the exact intricacies of your bathroom details. You just say, I'm going to the restroom, go to the bathroom. Or you could say, I'm going to make a deposit in my toilet. I'm going to give some poo to my toilet. And St. Clinton says, well, if the genius could really predict, then the genius would know that, woohoo! St. Clinton is announcing that he has already, my prediction has already come true. You see, I said within the next 6 months, and it's happening already on Tuesday. That is how strong and powerful my predictions are. They're already coming true. St. Clinton will be changing to the morning shift on Tuesday at 4:30. Woohoo! Good for you, St. Clinton. 4:30. Now, they call that the morning shift. I call that the middle of the night shift. And David Jones has a question. He says, which is more correct? I could care less or I couldn't care less? Well, actually, there's a fine line of definitions. If you say I couldn't care less, that means I am at the absolute bottom of caring. I could not care less if I tried. There's an ocean on top of people who care more than I do. And if you say I could care less, that means you do care a little bit, but you probably shouldn't. I could care less, but I don't. Some people use that incorrectly. I couldn't care less means I don't give a crap. If you die in front of me, I would not piss on you to put out a fire. I would toast a marshmallow instead. Linda says, well, that's a phrasing I never expected to hear from you. Keeping it classy and sophisticated here. St. Clinton says, with this new schedule, we might see him here more often. Excellent, St. Clinton. I hope that new schedule works out and is a happier schedule for you. Woohoo! Yay! Jesus says, why do banks leave the door wide open but the pen's chained to the counter? Because we're all incorrigible thieves. I will steal a pen given half a chance. Steal a pen every day. I will steal your pen, walk away, bring it back, and steal it again. And Jesus has another question. Where in the nursery rhyme does it say that Humpty Dumpty is an egg? Technically, it doesn't. That was just a dramatization to soften the blow for children's nursery rhymes. Humpty Dumpty actually cracked his skull open, and this is before the days of brain surgery. But that seemed a little harsh for a children's nursery rhyme. So they made it an egg. Humpty Dumpty. If all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again, because he's dead. It's a nice, cheery nursery rhyme about a guy who falls off of a wall, cracks his head open, his brains spew out, and he dies. Enjoy the nursery rhyme, kiddies. Tisa says, if electricity comes from electrons, what comes from morons? Moricity! St. Clinton, I hope you don't listen to that horrible station. Horrible, horrible station! They have nothing good to say, and they only say things that hurt people. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not a fan. Yes, faux news. The faux news channel, where they do anything and say anything to get a headline and stir people up. Doesn't have to be the truth. It just has to get you to watch or click or freak out. It doesn't have to be true. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of that craziness. Yes, yes they are. St. Clinton says, I find Fox News to be funny because they are so blatantly racist. The kind of blatant racism where they don't even know they're being racist. I'm just saying. Just that kind of thing. Hey, I'm just saying. Not racist. I'm just saying. Like that. Yes, you are. Like the woman, I think, where was it? Australia? There was a woman, there was a news channel in, I think it was Australia. Maybe it was England. South Africa. One of those. They're interviewing two twin girls with mixed race parents. And very rare, one twin came out looking like the mother, one twin came out looking like the father. So twin girls, born born at the same exact time. The one looked more black, one looked more white. So they're being interviewed because everyone's like, oh my God, how did that happen? That's crazy madness. And the woman, the anchor woman interviewing them, she's like, oh, so you took after your father and you have dark skin and dark hair, and you took after your mother and got white skin. Good for you! And her co-host actually looks at her like, what the hell did you just say? She just congratulated the white girl for having white skin. Good for you! Oh, can I get my whole foot in my mouth? Yeah. So, and she's just going, oh, no. Her partner, her co-host, actually looked at her and go, he did this. He went like, what the hell? And then, of course, I'm not racist. I'm just, you're so racist, you don't even know you're racist. It's part of your blood. You're like, oh. Yes, St. Clinton. Thank you, Wing Doggie. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Tisa says, this is the last question of the day before I sign off. Tisa says, why does Donald Duck wear a towel when he comes out of the shower, but he doesn't usually wear any pants? Because Donald Duck likes to take cold showers, and he's not embarrassed by not wearing pants. He's embarrassed by the shrinkage. You know, down shrinks. He's embarrassed by the shrinkage when he gets out of the shower. It's all about his ego. And if you know anything about Donald Duck, you know he has an enormous ego. It's all about Donald Duck. You. Laura says, that is an amazing fact. She's never heard that before. It's true. I'm full of little-known facts that nobody's ever told you before. And now it is 5:56. It's already past 5:45. I can't believe how fast the time went. I will be back tomorrow at 5:15 Los Angeles time for Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope you have enjoyed all of my genius offerings for today. The genius will be back next week. Tomorrow will be funny, but the genius won't be here. So, well, David Jones, it's because down shrinks. And, well, there's shrinkage, and then the feathers shrink, and so everything's visible. But then when everything dries out and fluffs up again, Linda says, why does Mickey Mouse have a dog that's a regular dog, but then Goofy is his friend, and Goofy's actually kind of a dog too, but is supposed to be intelligent? Well, Goofy's only half intelligent, first of all. And the truth is, Goofy is actually an experiment. He's half dog, half human, like the Isle of Dr. Moreau. That's why he stands and walks around a lot of times. Goofy is like a hybrid. That's why he's so big. He's half dog, half Walt Disney sperm. That's the truth. Dirty secret for Disney. From the vaults. It's true. You've heard it here. And Disney is still on ice. There's more where that came from. And Linda says, oh my goodness, that is definitely my last question ever. All right, so I am just about to sign off, but I want to thank you guys for coming to see me because you're awesome. I would say, Quentin says, serious question. What decades of movies, before you entered the field, do you think most influenced your style of acting? I would say silent movies. Definitely silent movies. I like to pantomime all of my emotions. All right, you guys are awesome. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Allure Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Phillip and Mark Bean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knauts and Scott Kimmis and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Sam and St. Clinton and Wing Doggie. Thank you for checking in. Let me make sure I got everyone. And kisses for everyone. Teases, you guys are awesome. Bye, Phillip. Bye, St. Clinton. I'm so glad to see you, St. Clinton. Bye. It's us. I love you. I love you. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Funny Friday. Bring some jokes. Bye.